And I was like, what? Wait, what? Hi there. I want to talk about painting leather. Now, when I first heard about this technique, I was skeptical. And one of the girls on one of the Portland leather sites showed a bag that she had painted. It was a tote backpack, I think, that she painted. I was like, wait, what? And it looked really good. And I thought, well, let me look into this. So it's not just any paint. It is from this company, Angelus. And there's a process, and they've got videos that show everything. I ended up buying several different colors, and then the finisher, which I'm not using. And I'll tell you why in a minute, but I have it. And you can get little bottles too. And I had this Parker clay backpack that was a lot like some of the Portland leather good backpacks in the design. And I've done a video review of this Parker clay, so you can see what it looked like before. And it was almost like a nubuck leather, and it had spots on it. But I got it pre-owned, and it sort of turned into a project bag. I added a zipper to the back, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try and paint that and see if I can change the color. And I'm real pleased. So let me just quickly show you. It's not stuffed with anything, so we've got glares and all kinds of stuff, but there we go. There's the front, and there's the back. And at first I left the straps natural because I wasn't sure how the paint would work on straps, because that's going to be your most grabbed area. And then when I was done, I was like, I like that look. I'm going to leave it that way. So the paint really does stick to these bags. It is not flaking off, and it feels very substantial. And another person looking at this bag would never know that I had painted it. Learned a few things. On this one, the paint was, the leather itself was very smooth, and I think this actually works better on a textured leather as far as hiding any brush marks. If I look really close, I can see a few brush marks. But my husband says, I don't see any brush marks, so there you go. I'm very picky about the things that I do. It comes off, if you accidentally get any on your metal, it comes right off. You just scratch it right off. On this one, I did not paint the zipper fabric, but I do have one where I did paint the zipper fabric, and I'll show you that in a minute. The first step to this is to put on the deglazer, and that's just like an acetone product. It's a special product made by Angelus, and it's for taking off the finish, the oils, other things, so that the paint will adhere. That's a very important step. Don't skip that step. But also when you're doing that, do not get it on the metal. It has discolored my metal zipper a little bit. You rub it down with the deglazer, and then you just start painting, and it takes about 2 coats to cover. And I did one in one direction and one coat in the next direction. Dries pretty quick. Cleans up with water, your brushes and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm real pleased with the look. So much so that then I did a wallet. And I'm going to poke up some pictures of some before and afters. I didn't really photograph my process because that's a real pain to do. But I photographed parts of it. But I had this hobo wallet, which I liked the design of, but I didn't like the color. It was a blue. And I decided, well, I'll paint it green and see what happens. And I'm going to be getting more colors, but right now what I've got is green and red, and I didn't want to do red. So this was a little more complicated because there's a lot more little nooks and crannies. So I painted what was visible, and then I went in and painted all those little undersides that were sort of covered up when I did the outer coats of paint. I did paint the zipper fabric. I used the same paint. I just went in there with the brush. It took a little bit more passes, like maybe 3 or 4 more passes to get the zipper fabric completely painted. Be real careful when you do this, not to get it on the zipper itself. It will come off, but then it'll make your zippers a little harder to slide, and that's what's happened here to me. And then I made a little thing where I can just hang these up, hang them up by a hook to dry, and that worked really well. So that project came out, and then I'm like, on a roll, let's do something else. And so last night I did this one. Now I don't know that I'm done with this. I wanted to do the two-tone, but I'm not quite sure that it's working for me. I might paint this area and this area green, and then leave this strap and this strap natural. I don't know. I won't know till I won't know. But this leather is got a little bit of a pebbled texture to it, and I have no brush marks that I can see. And like I said, I painted this last night, did both coats in one night, and I feel like I could go out with it today and nothing would happen to it. I'm doing this with bags that I really don't care about, just to try to give them a new life and to learn something new about a new product. Now, if you want to, at the end when you're done, you can put on the acrylic finisher. This had, even though this is matte, no, that's satin. I got satin. It was too shiny for me, and it just sort of put a gloss on this that I didn't care for, so I'm not using that. Now, these paints are really sold for shoes. A lot of people are dressing up their athletic shoes with designs and stuff, and they're using the Angelus paints, and they have a lot of videos about painting shoes, but the process is the same as painting leather. And I'm going to even try it on some vinyl. I have a vinyl phone case that I'm gonna try this on, but I want to get some new colors. And there's a store in Fort Worth called Frog Jelly Leather, and when I was there I saw the Angelus display, and someone told me they had great prices on the Angelus leather paints. So I'm gonna look at those in person with my own eyes next time I go there and pick out some more colors. I bought these online. So this color, if you're interested, is Avocado. And it is a really, really nice deep olive green. Actually, one of my favorite colors. Green is a great neutral. Did you know green is a neutral? It is a neutral. And it's a great neutral. I don't know how I feel about the solid green. I really like the two-tone of the backpack. So that's my experience with Angelus Leather Paint. They're not sponsored. I mean, they don't sponsor me or anything. So this is a true review of my feelings about this project. And I don't really know how I'm going to edit this video, but I hope you've enjoyed maybe some of the clips I've put in of the process. Some of those were filmed this way instead of this way, but you'll get the idea. So if you're in the mood to maybe change up a bag or change the color of a bag charm or a wallet, or even just if you're an artist and you want to paint a design on your leather, this, and you've seen some of the people doing that, this is the paint they're using. And just think about a strap. You could paint your own crossbody strap that's leather, and put your own little swirly boho design on it. It's there's a lot of options for this. So yeah, check out the Angelus Leather Paints. You can get a starter kit from their website. I didn't buy that. I chose what I wanted. But be sure and get that deglazer. That is the most important step. If you don't do that, your project won't work. So let me know if you try it. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. While I'm talking, I'm going to just give myself a little plug. My bag charm site is called Collie Wobbles Designs. It's on Etsy. And this is a, it's almost the same color. This leather's actually dyed this color. But this is a little flower charm that I made, and I have all kinds of charms and tassels. I'm always coming up with new designs because I actually enjoy this. I love creating, and I've got a lot of followers in my Etsy shop, and I also have a fan page on Facebook for Collywobbles Designs, and that's where you'll learn about new designs or limited editions and stuff like that before anybody else, or maybe I won't tell anybody else. Like this one right here, it's the only one I made that's black and brown, but I may be doing some more. Haven't decided yet. Depends on what amount of leather I have. But I've made these with colors. So if I make one of these, I post it over there first before I put it on Etsy. So check out my fan page, Collywobbles Designs Fans, and I'll put a link to all that stuff below. Products that I used on this and all that stuff. So I'll just clip that on there. So if you like to dress up your bags like I do, change them up all the time, see, that gives it a whole different look. And the thing I like about this one is it doesn't rattle, it doesn't clank against anything. It's very bag friendly on there. So if you like dressing up your bags, check out my shop on Etsy, Collywobbles Designs, and see if there's anything over there that you like. And you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.